Hello students, in our previous class we have completed about the rounding of the significant figures up to the desired number of digits. Okay, in this lecture I will explain you about the calculation in significant figures, how to solve the various arithmetic operations in significant figures. Arithmetic operations means addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, there are two rules. Rule number 1 is applicable for addition and subtraction. Okay. Rule number 1 is applicable for addition and subtraction. It states that the final result must be rounded off to the same number of decimal places as present in the values with least decimal places. Rule number 1 is applicable for addition and subtraction. It states that the final result must be rounded off to the same number of decimal places as present in the values with least decimal places. What is meant by this one? Example, suppose we have to add two numbers, 4.21 plus 0.6. Okay, we have to add 4.21 and 0.6. 4.21 plus 0.6. Okay, here 1, 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 4 plus 0 is 4. Answer is 4.81. Okay, now here look, in the first number there are two decimal places. Okay, means after decimal two digits are there, so here two decimal places are there. In the second number there is only one decimal place. Okay, so as per this rule number 1, this final result must be rounded off with one decimal place only. That means we have to round off up to one decimal place only. Okay, now the following digit is 1, which is lesser than 5. So the answer will be how much? 4.8. Okay, this rule is applicable in subtraction also. Example, 4.21 minus 0.6. We have to subtract 0.6 from 4.21. 4.21 minus 0.6. Answer to be how much? 1, 12, 6, 6, 3. Answer is 3.61. Okay. Similarly, here also this final result must be rounded off with one decimal place only. Okay, this one. Okay, the following digit here is 1, which is lesser than 5. So this value will be how much? 3.6. The important thing is that in case of your addition and subtraction, we have to focus on the decimal places. Okay, no need to count about the significant figures. Clear? Rule number 2, which is applicable for multiplication and division. Okay, it states that the final result must be rounded off with the same number of significant figures as present in the values with least number of significant figures. Okay, example, 1.2 into 0.3. Look, we have to multiply 1.2 with 0.3. Here in this number, how many significant figures are there? 2. Here 1. So the number having least significant figure is this one, okay, because one significant figure is there. Now here the answer will be how much? 0.36. And as per this rule, the final result must be rounded off with the number of significant figures as there in the values with least number of significant figures. Means this is the value having least number of significant figures, means 1. So this final result must be rounded off with one significant figure. Here 2 significant figures are there. We have to round off one significant figure, okay. So here we have to round off this one. Now the following digit is 6, which is more than 5. So the answer will be how much? 0.4, because the preceding digit will be added up with 1. So the answer will be 0.4. This rule is also applicable for division also. Example, 1.2 upon 0.3 is how much? 0.04. Look here, in this number 2 significant figures are there. In this number 1 significant figure is there. Here 1 significant figure is there, okay, because we know these 2 leading zeros are insignificant. So here 1 significant figure is there. So this is correct. This is the answer, okay. So in this lecture we have discussed about the arithmetic operations of significant figures. Thank you.